things that you need?
We need so much. But I think today one of the biggest things that we're having difficulties with is shipping, because it's very expensive for us to get our supplies out there. And the good thing about our Target.com registry is that when people buy something off of there, they can directly ship it to Care Unlimited, who's helping us out by storing everything in Louisiana.
That's the charity in Louisiana, right?
But as far as all of the supplies that we are getting here, we're going to have to ship those from here to New Orleans, and that's a very large cost. So I don't know
if anybody knows, if anybody's affiliated with,
maybe a trucking company or something like that.
If you are sitting here listening, if you're sitting right now at work listening, and you have friends who work in that industry, if you work for that industry, I was saying this morning, I was joking with Melissa, like this would be a great excuse to go up to the CEO of your company who you've never talked to before and just say, hey, I heard about this really cool thing. I promise you that person will be excited to hear about that. There's a lot of these companies, like they want to get involved in things like this. They just don't know, it has to strike them. It has to hit them over the head and say, oh, this is something that is cool, that I'm excited about. And it's really, there are good hearts behind what's going on.
Right. Again, if you're just tuning in, we got Mike Shinoda from Lincoln Park and Fort Minor, and his wife Anna and my wife are here, and they're all going. How many people are going to Louisiana?
There are 19 of us now.
19 people.
And we're all basically in 2 rooms, and because there are no hotels open. And we're going to be going, and we're going, I do want to say, and then Anna has a bunch of information, but I do want to say that, again, that Galpin Ford and that Kat's going to be at Galpin Auto Sports at 15600 Roscoe Boulevard from 12 to 2 this Saturday.
In Van Nuys. If you want your ride pimped, that's where they can do it.
Yep. If you want your ride pimped, you can stop and get that done. And you can bring anything you want down there. And by the way, people, tax deductible. Yes,
everything is tax deductible.
That's right.
And Galpin, let me just tell you, I made one phone call to them, and I said, you know what? I'm going to New Orleans. I know I'm going to get eaten by an alligator or something, but I need help. They immediately came through for us. They've got their Honda stores. You should only just buy your cars at Galpin. We love them. But
Los Angeles Kings help, too.
The Los Angeles Kings, Tim Lywicki, and everybody over at AEG and the Los Angeles Kings, and AVB and Wilson sent us stuff. Mm-hmm. But as grateful as we are to all of these people, we need so much more. We just can't impress upon you enough that everybody's effort, and Anna has our hit list of our biggest things. So Anna, why don't you share that?
As far as what we're really looking for right now.
We really need a ton of.
I think one of the biggest things is art supplies. That's been really tough for us. So we're talking everything from finger paints to charcoals and pastels and clay. Simple things like paper and notebooks and folders. We really cannot get enough of paper.
Think of how much paper, a class will go through.
They literally have
a year.
Nothing.
They have nothing. They don't have a Post-it.
They're starting a school from scratch, which is really an odd thing to have to do.
No, we're starting 12 schools from scratch in 5 days with 19 people and Mike's parents.
So, who are not people.
Right.
There are people, and then there are
They're not in the people category.
So, but we don't need just, but if you want to just drop off a package of college ruled notebook paper at Galpin, we love you. Thank you.
Yeah, Kat will be there again tomorrow from noon to 2. It's at Galpin Auto Sports, 15600 Roscoe Boulevard in Van Nuys. It's just off the 405 at Roscoe Boulevard. Also, thanks to DC Shoes.
Yes.
Anna has more.
They're helping out.
Yeah, Band Merch and BioWorld have been cool helping us out. And Mark Echo and Echo Clothing has been a great help. And I also wanted to say that we have one other drop-off point where you can drop off supplies today through Friday, August 25th. And that is Joe Hahn, our DJ in Lincoln Park, has a clothing store on Melrose Avenue.
Okay.
The name of the clothing store is Suru, S-U-R-U, and the address is 7662 Melrose Avenue.
So you can go. Actually, that's you guys probably have not heard of his store before.
No.
He started it. Maybe a year ago, and it's really his stores. if even if you just got like one little like peachy folder or like a box of Post-its, it would be a good experience just to go down to his shop just for the sake of like going down and seeing the shop. It's it's an awesome shop.
And they can drop it off anytime?
And they can drop it off anytime while it's open.
now and Friday the 25th.
And then in Galpin on Saturday.
Yep.
And, remember, we're taking 3,000 backpacks, which is just insane.